Forget your sensible hybrids and your silent electric cars. We're rewinding the clock. Back to an era when gasoline was cheap, the music was loud, and the cars were downright unapologetic. We're talking about a time when Detroit wasn't just building transportation. They were forging legends out of steel, chrome, and raw, untamed horsepower. This is the golden age of American muscle. The 60s and 70s. The time of the Titans. Ford, Dodge, and Chevy. Get ready for a loud, fast, and flashy ride back to the peak of automotive rebellion. Let's start with the Blue Oval. The company that put the world on wheels and then decided to make those wheels spin as fast as humanly possible. Ford didn't just enter the muscle car wars. They ignited a phenomenon. The Mustang, introduced in 1964, wasn't just a car. It was a cultural earthquake. It was youthful, stylish, and it offered a V8 engine that could turn a trip to the grocery store into a quarter-mile adrenaline rush. But the Mustang was just the beginning. Carroll Shelby got his hands on it, and the Shelby GT350 and GT500 were born stripped down. Race-ready monsters that were as comfortable on the track as they were turning heads on Main Street. And we can't forget the big boys. The Torino Cobra, with its massive 428 Cobra jet engine, was a brute force instrument. A hammer designed for one purpose: absolute straight-line domination. These Fords were flashy, with bold stripes, shaker hoods, and a swagger that said, "Get out of my way." Then you have the Rebels, the outlaws of the Moper family. Dodge didn't just build muscle cars, they built weapons of intimidation. Their designs were aggressive, almost menacing. Think of the 1969 Dodge Charger. With its hidden headlights, flying buttress roofline, and sinister grille, it looked like it was hunting for prey even when it was parked. And under the hood? Pure, unadulterated power. This was the home of the legendary 426 Hemi, an engine so dominant on the racetrack that it was practically legislated out of competition. When you saw a Hemi on the side of a Challenger or a Super Bee, you knew you were looking at the king of the street. Dodge embraced the loud and flashy ethos like no other. They gave us colors like plum crazy purple and sublime green, and cartoon characters like the Roadrunner's nemesis for their Super Bee. They were loud, they were proud, and they were ridiculously fast. Of course, no battle for American streets would be complete without the Bodie Brigade. Chevrolet, the powerhouse of General Motors, answered the call with some of the most iconic and beloved muscle cars ever created. The Chevelle SS, particularly the 1970 model with the LS6 454 engine, was the undisputed heavyweight champion. It was the most powerful regular production engine of the era. A 450 horsepower behemoth that could shred tires with a gentle tap of the throttle. Chevy offered the perfect blend of style and substance. Then there was the Camaro. Launched to hunt the Mustang, the Z28 and the SS models became legends in their own right, dominating Trans Am racing and capturing the hearts of a generation. From the sleek lines of the Corvette to the raw power of the Nova SS, Chevrolet's message was clear. They had the muscle to back up their swagger. They were the popular kids, the ones who looked good, sounded mean, and always came ready to play. These weren't just cars. They were statements. They represented a unique moment in American history, a confluence of post-war optimism, cheap fuel, and a rebellious youth culture that demanded freedom and excitement. Driving one of these machines is a full-body experience. It's the vibration of the big block V8 shaking the entire chassis. It's the smell of unburnt fuel and hot metal. It's the visceral mechanical connection you feel through the steering wheel and the 4-speed shifter. It's loud. It's raw. It's beautifully, gloriously inefficient. Each one, whether it's a Ford, a Dodge, or a Chevy, tells a story of a time when cars had soul, when they were built with passion, and when the roar of an engine was the sound of freedom. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.